rational firm's output decision may also be governed in part by its perception of it being able to conduct business in an efficient manner. The most efficient production allocation possible is thought to be that of Pareto optimality. This includes productive efficiency, allocative efficiency, static efficiency, which occurs in one point in time, dynamic efficiency, which occurs over time from improvements in technical and productive efficiency. Dynamic efficiency can increase with innovation, invention, research and development, and investment in human capital. The theory of second best. The theory of second best is a theory formulated by Lipsey and Lancaster in the General Theory of Second Best, 1956. It posits that in the absence of being able to attain all the conditions necessary for the existence of the most desirable possible economic situation, the second best alternative is not one in which the remaining conditions will hold. In an efficient economy, for example, price will equal marginal cost in all industries. This will ensure that no customer or no consumer who values a commodity more than it costs for society to produce it will deter it from buying. If in one industry, however, prices are higher than marginal cost, the theory of second best suggests that it is not efficient for price to be equal to marginal cost in all the other industries, for this would encourage too much consumption of those items relative to the highly priced one. In the theory of second best world, all other items would be taxed so that everything was priced in excess of marginal cost, and consumers would allocate their budgets closely so that in a world of full marginal cost pricing. Having outlined the decision made by most firms, we will now consider differing types of market form. Perfect competition. Perfect competition is one market form. Theory of this market form is based on many assumptions. The assumptions of a perfectly competitive market are that there are many buyers and sellers. Perfect information is available so that buyers know what products are on offer and at what price. Products provided are broadly similar, homogeneous products, and cannot be differentiated. No barriers to entry or exit exist from the industry in the long run. Producers have similar technology and they are perfectly mobile resources, so one firm cannot maintain an advantage over another. The firm is a price taker in a perfectly competitive market. Each firm in perfect competition is a price taker. By this we mean that changes in output of one firm do not shift the industry supply curve sufficiently to alter the price. If the whole of the industry makes more or less output, the supply would shift and the price will change, but not if one firm increases or decreases output. This means that the firms can sell all it wants at the given market price. It also means the marginal revenue equals price, as depicted in front of you on the right. Each unit can be sold for the same price in a perfectly competitive market. Marginal revenue is constant, but total revenue increases in a constant amount, such as a straight line. Short run and long run conditions in a perfectly competitive market. In the short run, firms in perfectly competitive markets can make abnormal profits and losses. Remember, abnormal profit is profit above total cost, so that in the short run at least they can actually bring in more than the expenses incurred to manufacture their product. They can also make losses. However, in the long run they can only achieve normal profits. This situation is represented by a series of illustrations. These illustrations are on the right. If the firms are making abnormal profits, other firms will enter the market in the long run. This will shift supply right and lead to the fall in price. This will increase until only normal profits are earned, e.g. prices fall from P0 to P1. If firms are making losses, they will leave the industry, shifting the supply to the left. This will cause the price to increase. This will continue until firms left in the industry are making normal profit. For example, the price increases from P2 to P1. The supply curve. A profit maximising firm will produce where marginal revenue equals marginal cost. At this level of output there is no extra profit to be gained, so the firm is profit maximising. In perfect competition the price is equal to the marginal revenue because each unit is sold for the same price, so the price is equal to marginal revenue. P is equal to MR, and to profit maximise, MR equals MC. This then means price equates to marginal cost. The firm will produce where price equals the marginal cost. This means that given a particular price, the marginal cost curve shows how much it is to be supplied. It is the supply curve. Short run supply. The price must cover the average variable costs in order to produce, otherwise its loss will be bigger than it would shut down. So supply is the marginal cost above the average variable cost. Long run supply. The long run supply of the firm must cover the average variable cost to produce, otherwise it would not break even. And in this time period the supply curve is the marginal cost above the average cost. These situations are depicted in the illustration to your right.